you know what they did last week?
What?
Four-man Swift, all named Victor is Ugly.
Oh, God, no.
That's my son they're talking about. My beautiful meatball boy.
Wait, no. Is he the father? Oh, God, gross. That can't be right. Oh, Jesus Christ, Nicky's the father of Victor. What is happening on fucking Camping Them Softly? No! I hit the wrong fucking button. Hey, it's me, the Toxic Teacher, and you are here. See, I got it this time. Camping Them Softly, everyone. Camping Them fucking softly. The world's worst Dead by Daylight podcast, and you are here for episode number 63. That's 63 big episodes. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to talk here. And you know that hurts the algorithm whenever I do that. Whenever I curse in the first 30 seconds, I think that damages something and puts me down at the bottom below all the other Dead by Daylight podcasts. And I've actually got some new stuff. Yes, thank you. The delayed laughter. That's great. Yes. We have to stop because I was so funny. Anyway, this crowd won't stop. I don't know that I can stop that one. I can stop the other ones, but not that one. Anyway, we are here. Episode 63 of the worst Dead by Daylight podcast there is. There are like 4 of them, and I'm sure we are at the bottom in most, if not all, metrics. You notice at the end of the episode, I always talk about like how many thousands, but they've got probably tens or hundreds or millions. And then I've got the 10s and the 15s and the 20s, maybe somewhere around there. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. We were going somewhere. Oh, yes, I have a new soundboard. And I have the two. I've got the Stream Deck, if you know what the Stream Deck is, and I've got the Loop Deck. And then I've also got the Roadcaster too. I don't know. I'm talking shop here. And they all 3 do sound effects, but I don't like that they've got at max like 8 buttons on the pad. So I bought this monstrosity here that has 142 buttons on it, and I don't know who would ever need any soundboard with 142 fucking buttons.
Get to Subway for the spicy Italian.
But I haven't mapped them all yet because it's not like a normal one. It's not like you drag the sound and drop it on the fucking thing on your screen and then it puts a sound there. This is an old school industrial fucking machine where you have to map it to like Control-Shift-F1 does a sound. Control-Shift-F2 does a sound. In all of the keys, it's not that fancy LED bullshit where you can like set an icon and make it look good. It's the fucking old school keys that come with like the key caps, and I have to print out little pictures and cut them and put them on the fucking keys. That's how ancient this fucker is.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
But it works though. You know, that's one of those like old school technologies that still works somehow. It still works. The only thing is I've mapped like 20 different things to it. I have not put any of the tape down, so I don't know what any of the buttons do. So if I push, why is it playing 2 different sounds at the same time? That's part of the fun. I have no idea because apparently I didn't map it right because it's supposed to play. Oh, okay. I see what I did. I see what I did here. Is I didn't remap. See, that's the fucking thing because I mapped it to Control-Alt-F3. I had 2 things mapped to the same one. So now I've got it correct. There's Control-Alt-F3, Control-Alt-F4. Oh my God, dude, now it doesn't even fucking work. But why not? See, okay, what about Control-Alt-F5? It doesn't work either. Why? But F3 does. Oh, because I didn't map it in the other fucking... But it is mapped in the other one. Oh, I did. So you have to click save. It doesn't auto save. And then I have to click activate to activate the fucking profile. That's how this thing is stupid. Okay, now let's see if F4 works.
You're not down with that.
Perfect. See what I did? There's like 7 extra steps I have to go through for every single fucking of these 142 buttons.
I was at Arby's scarfing down a chicken cordon bleu. That natural chicken.
That was F6. What's F7? See, now we're just going through together to figure this shit out.
Shut up, bitch.
I will knock your ass.
See, I guess this is the WWE part of the keyboard. That one doesn't do anything. Which one is this one? I don't even know, but that's okay. Okay. What is it supposed to be? What's the last one? Oh, I didn't do that. Okay, so you go, okay. This is whatever you go enable. Okay, this one.
I will knock your ass out.
That was me, by the way. Okay, there we go. So I'm in the process of renaming every fucking sound effect I have to like sort them all out, then put them on this 142 key monstrosity, then take the loot deck and stream deck to have those do like OBS things. And then I have the Roadcaster to do like music, because you know, that does our music that comes later, like this shit right here. So that's what we're working with here, and it's a fucking mess. I don't even know. I don't even know if they all work anymore. Oh, that one does still work. Okay, so you could see what I've been going through all week. I've played a slight amount of Dead by Daylight. If we're gonna get into DbD related stuff, been working a lot. There's been a lot going on. And that's about it for me. I haven't played any other games. I haven't seen a whole lot of big DbD news this week, although I have been getting death threats again because I pointed out that 9.1 is the most survivor-sided patch that we've ever had. We went over it in episode 62, if you recall. Episode 62 was all about the patch there. And, you know, we made some really good points that apparently a lot of people online disagree with. And you know what? They can kiss my ass. I don't know. I don't know where on this pad I'm going to push one.
I will knock your ass out.
That one's okay. Okay.
Shut up, bitch.
There we go. That one's a good one. I have to visually remember that one is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shut up, bitch.
It's the 6th one. So you guys remember that. If I'm counting, that is the 6th one. Although I do want to say on the post that I posted on X that now has over 30,000 views and a lot of shitty ass comments, that there are a lot of people that do agree with me. But there are also a lot of people I have no fucking idea what they're talking about, because their argument was, oh, well, we're getting 2 survivors, so it is survivor-sided. But my problem is not the fact there are new survivors. My problem is the fact of the items more than anything else, and like 2 perks that are the biggest issue that fundamentally change big parts of the game in a survivor-sided way. I'm not going to go into everything on that because we've already talked about that at length in episode 62. We don't need to spend all of episode 63 going over it, and we're not going to, because I'm fucking tired of talking about that, and we don't have to keep going. I'm going to check. I don't think Behaviour has posted any new news lately. They do have a satisfaction survey. So then the debate this week is, do we do the satisfaction survey, which will, I think Dak told me in the Discord, we do have a Discord, we do have social media, Toxic Teacher TTV. I don't have my cash sound. You would think I do, but I don't. So I've got my air horn, Toxic Teacher TTV. And then on YouTube, we're TheToxicTeacher. I couldn't even remember. And then also on Discord, you can find the link in the show description, in the show notes, or whatever you want to fucking call it. Anyway, so in Discord, he told me there are 70-something fucking questions. I didn't want to have to fill this thing out, but I wanted Nicky to fill it out. I'm not sure how long that would actually take. That could take fucking 4 hours for us to get that. And I'm sure you guys will love it because you guys love that kind of shit. But then last week I said we were going to do the killer deep dive. I don't know which one we should do because this satisfaction survey is only out for a little bit. We can do the deep dive at any time, but we can't do the satisfaction survey at any time. So I think there might be someone we would need to ask maybe what they want to do. The sound doesn't play because I unmapped it from the fucking thing and I can't unremap. Can I? Okay, Control Alt F9. Remember that? And I'm going to try. See, that's what I have to do. I'm doing this fucking shit on the fly. And then, so what I did was I renamed and I put everything in categories. And I don't know if I have the song in a category. I think it's under Italian Mafia music. And by the way, while I'm working this out, I didn't know this, but my YouTube is actually being dinged because of playing the Hello, you know, the Lionel Richie and Adele. And then also Fred Durst was complicating my YouTube videos. So I can't even play that shit anymore, which is very disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one should work. There we go. We've got our Nicky intro. Although that shouldn't be on this one. This should be on my Roadcaster because the Roadcaster plays the music clips. Anyway, that's behind the scenes. That makes editing a lot easier for me. So anyway, I want to ask Nicky. Hey Nicky, we're at episode 63 of Camping Them Softly this week. How's everything going? Anything new on your end? Also, this week we told the viewers that we would do a deep dive on the blank. If you guys don't remember, I don't know if you listened to the last one. I didn't want to talk about which killer it was going to be, but then I let it slip the dogs of war, if you know what that means. Control Alt F3. No. Anyway, that wasn't it. Control Alt F4.
You're not down with that. We got 2 words for you.
That one's okay. Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? So, well, it was we do a deep dive on the blank, but Behaviour released a satisfaction survey that we could fill out, and you could answer to hopefully make a difference. You notice how I'm phrasing this? So we're going to get a maximum response in the future of the game. Which do you think we should do? We can do the deep dive later, but obviously we can't do the satisfaction survey later because it will close. Okay, you pick, brother. All right, so let's do that. We're going to let him go. You know what I didn't do? I didn't play our fucking thing, and hopefully I can. Hopefully it's going to work. I don't know if it will, but we're going to find out if it's going to work. I got to turn something off because I have music that plays to like get me hyped up in the background in my ear, and it's too loud, and it's really bothering me. But hang on, we're talking about Dead by Daylight, right? So we've got to do something. There it is. I don't know if I'm ever going to remake this song because I feel it's perfect. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. It is. This is the perfect song. They do suck. Well, do they? We've gotten a couple of good killers. It usually does. We're good. This one will. I guarantee you.
Let's drop in fast. Why the fuck do I still play?
I don't know why we still play it. Yeah. Toxic Teacher. I love that background. You know I love that background. Here we go. Yes. They are in pain. I'm in pain. I don't know about you, but I'm in fucking pain. They do. This one looks worse, though. Killers are saying what the hell.
Welcome to Dead by
daylight. This is the perfect fucking song. I love it. I'm like getting a little emotional. Toxic teacher. It's perfect. It's perfect. Stop. It's perfect, but I've got to stop. Okay, here we go. Now let's see what Nicky has to say about episode, or which one we're going to do. Are we going to do the deep dive, or are we going to do the thing? This is going to determine.
Are you fucking kidding me right now, Toxic? Episode 63, and you asking me what we should do? Like you got any goddamn decision-making skills left in that crow?
What? He's being a fucking ass, and that one sounds too high-pitched to me, Nicky. Hang on.
Are you fucking kidding me right now, Toxic?
That's him.
Episode 63?
Yeah.
And you're asking me what we should do? Like you got any goddamn decision-making skills left in that chrome dome of yours?
Well.
Or what's new on my end?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's new, you Oklahoma roadkill enthusiast. Victor and I just spent the last 3 days tracking down which how-inch VR dev keeps shadow.
See, every time it says BHVR, he doesn't know how to say it. Sometimes he says behavior, sometimes he and then sometimes he'll actually, do something else entirely. I have no fucking clue what's going on. But he's tracking down BHVR employees.
Man of my fucking MMR. Found that car in the parking lot. Left them a nice marinara calling card on the windshield.
You can't do
That's
that.
what's new. A
Okay.
satisfaction survey.
Yeah.
Satisfaction survey.
Yes.
You know what would satisfy me? If these meatball-hating developers will stop nerfing my boys every time I get a 4K.
He's not totally wrong there. That every time a killer gets too good, they're going to nerf the fuck out of him.
No, they see Nicky climbing the ranks, and suddenly it's, the twins are overperforming in high MMR. You know what? Fuck the deep dive. We're doing that survey, and I'm going to give them a piece of my mind that'll make that legal department work overtime. Plus, between you and me, I heard if enough people complain about survivor-sided bullshit, they might actually listen.
I don't think
Mercury
so.
ain't in retrograde this week, so maybe,
It's
just
not?
maybe, they'll hear the voice of reason from yours truly.
I thought Mercury has been in retrograde for about 40 episodes now. I don't even know what that fucking means. And I need to figure it out. We need some kind of like astronomer or something on here. If we can, I wonder if we can, if I could just get the regular AI to tell us what that fucking even means. Let me see. I'm gonna try to pull up a regular AI. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me right now?
Hey there, I can hear you loud and clear. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? Everything good on your end?
Well, we're on the podcast right now, live, Camping Them Softly. You've heard of it, I'm sure. But we have a question. Nicky keeps talking about Mercury being in retrograde, and he says it's not in retrograde this week. But we have no clue what that even fucking means, and why. What is the significance of it being in retrograde or not in retrograde? Now, we know he has all kinds of superstitions, but what does it actually mean?
So Mercury retrograde is basically this optical illusion where Mercury looks like it's moving backwards in the sky. Astrologers think it messes with communication and technology, causing all sorts of misunderstandings and delays. But from a scientific perspective, it's just a natural celestial event, and it doesn't really have any real world impact. So Nicky's just having fun with it, I guess.
So if he really believes in it, if he really believes it's in retrograde, he's thinking maybe it's affecting his computer or the network whenever he says he loses in Dead by Daylight, and he blames it on that. So he's just either making an excuse and lying, or he genuinely believes that his communication is being messed with, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. It's either a running joke for him or he really gets into the superstition of it all. I mean, blaming Mercury in retrograde for losing a match in Dead by Daylight is definitely a creative excuse. It adds a bit of flair to the frustration, right?
Okay. Hey, thank you very much for coming on the podcast. Can we have you on again sometime?
Absolutely. I'd be more than happy to join you again anytime. It's been a blast chatting with you. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Thank you very much. That was somebody. I don't even know who. Satan in British form. I don't know. But yes, thank you. Satan in British form. We're gonna do the survey, everyone. I don't know if that's good. Control Alt F1. This one I can't stop. I don't know how long this sound is. Oh, that's not bad. It's actually not very long. Okay, let me jump in here, and I need some kind of music. Do we have the one? Oh, shit. Wrong one. No, sorry. Okay, let me see here. It's okay. So here we go. I don't know how this is going to work because the way it works, I'm on page 1. It says, overall, how satisfied are you with Dead by Daylight? And it has different levels. It's got like very dissatisfied, somewhat dissatisfied, somewhat satisfied, and very satisfied. And I don't know, like, do some people, I am very satisfied by that. It's, ooh. Okay, anyway, so let me see if I try to copy. I don't even know if I copy and paste this to Nicky, if it's going to work correctly. This might be a problem. Okay, Nicky, I'm gonna say this will be easier. Okay, Nicky, there are some statements here, and we have to rate them on a scale of, let's see, 1 to 6. Okay. And then I'm going to have to copy and paste. This is going to take some work on my end. I don't know. This is work here. And I'm going to give him the categories. We have to lay the land. Anytime you're talking to AI, first thing to do, and you're getting some inside baseball here, the first thing you always have to do whenever you're talking to AI is to give it the parameters that you're working within. So you've got to say, here's what I'm doing. Here is how I want you to answer. And, you know, that it will go within those parameters. So that's inside baseball there. But it will help you in the future because you have to know AI if you want to make it anywhere in this world from here on. So there we go. So very dissatisfied. We're going to hear the word satisfied about 7 billion times. Okay. So first question here. Okay. So first question. Boom. It's overall, how satisfied or dissatisfied are you with Dead by Daylight? That's the first question. So I would say if it were me, from 1 being very dissatisfied to 6 being very satisfied, I would say probably somewhat dissatisfied. Let's put it in number 3. I think that's somewhat dissatisfied. Yeah, because there's dissatisfied, and then I'm going to say that word 4,000 times, and it's going to get on my fucking nerves. Okay, so so I said 3. Now, Nicky is going to do his thing, and I'm not even gonna, oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Here, he's coming. He's coming, everybody. Well, no. Ugh. Okay.
Oh, you want me to use that bullshit corp? Oh, you want me to use their bullshit?
Why does he sometimes sound black? I just don't get it. And sorry for the offense there, but come on now. This is Camping Them Softly. You're probably, you know what I mean. I don't mean offense by that because I'm not making a moral judgment.
Oh, you want me to use their bullshit corporate scale? Sure, let me
bullshit. Like,
you want me to use their bullshit corporate scale? Sure, let me translate my real feelings into their sanitized number system. Yes, you know what? Correct. I'm going to give him a 3. Somewhat dissatisfied.
Hey, he gave the same thing as me. I'm in. Oh, wait. See, that was Control Alt F2. There we go.
You're not down with that.
Okay, that's Control Alt F4. I'm going to get there sooner or later. Okay, keep going, Nicky.
And before you open that fat mouth of yours, Toxic, let me explain why it ain't a fucking 1. See, here's the thing. This game is like Manona's meatballs after she started going senile.
Oh, God.
Sometimes they're perfect. Sometimes they taste like wet cardboard. But I keep coming back because I'm a sick bastard with a problem.
We're both sick bastards with problems.
You're not down with that.
Control Alt F4 right there. Okay. And keep going.
Itself, it's crack cocaine wrapped in spaghetti. I hate
really
it.
is.
I love it. I want to strangle it. I want to marry it. But these developers, these fucking developers treat killers like we're second-class citizens in our own fog realm.
He is correct. Oh, where was that one? There was that one that was pretty good here. Which one? This one? Yeah, that would have been a better sound for that. Okay, anyway. Yeah, keep going, Nicky.
Oh, Nicky, why don't you play Survivor? Because I ain't no fucking tourist. That's why. I'm management. I run this entity's operation.
That's
but
true.
every patch, every update, it's let's give survivors another second chance perk. Or let's make pallets spawn closer together. Or let's nerf twins again because one Italian in New Jersey knows how to use them. So yeah, 3 out of 6. Right in the middle. Like my relationship with this godforsaken game, stuck between wanting to uninstall and needing my next fix or hooking these teabagging little shits.
That's correct.
Write that down before I change it to a 2.
Control-Alt-F2! Oh, shit, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I am actually answering as Nicky here. So he put 3, I put 3. But the question is, he said he lives in New Jersey. I thought he lived in New York because he's such a big fan of fucking New York teams. Now we got to go off topic. Hey, Nicky, you said you live in New Jersey. I thought you lived in New York since you are a fan of all the NYC teams and you talk about Little Italy constantly. And I'm really sad. Last time we went to New York, what I was going to do, here's what I was going to do. And this was my idea, was to go to Little Italy and actually have a conversation with Nicky while I was there and have my Mrs. Toxic record the whole thing. And I was going to post that online. We didn't get out to Little Italy. And I'm not going to tell Nicky that because he'll fucking lose his shit. But we're going to go again because we enjoyed it so much. New York is a great city. If you ever get a chance to go, I recommend thoroughly going. It's unlike any place you'll ever go in the country or probably in the world because it's similar to other world cities, but it's different in that it's dirty. They don't give a fuck. Like you could kiss their asses every single day. It's a killer main city. Wouldn't we agree? Yes, you should agree. I can't stop that one. Remember, that's the one I can't stop. Oh, wait, I can do that. Okay, here we go. Nicky is not happy because he's getting very defensive, but we have to know. This is something we have to know, and we're gonna plug it into his lore. Like, we have to plug it into his memory bank here. So he always What?
Are you wearing a wire? You record this work. Oh, look at Detective Toxic over here, keeping tabs on my geographical movements like he's running some kind of stalker database.
I'm not.
What's next? You gonna tell me I'm on my social security number?
No.
Listen here, you chrome dome conspiracy theorist.
That was a conspiracy theory. Simply to say that you love New York, you talk about New York, but you say you live in New Jersey.
I got operations in multiple states.
Oh,
you think the Dente Family influence stops at state lines? What am I, some small-time mook? I was born in Little Italy, baptized in marinara, St. Patrick's Old Cathedral.
But Jesus, he was baptized in marinara.
Sometimes, business requires me to relocate temporarily.
Oh, Jesus
for tax purposes. And maybe there was that thing with the health inspector and the expired meatballs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Plus, you ever try parking in Manhattan? I'd rather let Victor chew my balls off. Jersey's got better rates on warehouse space for my sauce empire. Capiche? But sure, Toxic. Focus on the important things while Bevia's out here murdering killer mains. Next, you're gonna ask me why I got 3 different Netflix accounts, or why my car's registered in Delaware.
Okay.
Now, can we get back to this fucking survey before I have Victor trace your IP address and leave a horse head in your streaming setup?
Okay, this is getting into Godfather territory.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
Okay, let's back to it. We have to get back to the serious stuff. I understand. I understand here. So the next 3. I'm going to give him all at once, and then we're gonna go through those. So here are the next 3. 3 to rate. Okay. So I like playing Dead by Daylight. That's the first one. Dead by Daylight is entertaining. Now, see, that's the thing. Could you say I hate Dead by Daylight, but it's entertaining? I guess you could, right? Like that those two aren't mutually exclusive. But here's another one. It says I have a good time playing Dead by Daylight. So how could you say I like playing it, but I have a fucking terrible time? These seem contradictory to me. I'm going to tell him that. To me, because how can you like it but not have a good time playing it? Okay, go ahead and rate and give your thoughts on these three. Okay, this is gonna be interesting to say the least. In this podcast, we may have to do a part 1 and 2. I don't know that we could get through this whole thing in one go, because this is going to run pretty long here. So you say, I like it. It's entertaining and that it's a good time. I really feel like all those three, you're either going to have 3 negative numbers, 3 low numbers, or 3 high numbers. You're not going to have anything in between. But I could be wrong. He may have something else. He may, you never know. You never fucking know with this. Here we go. I think it's almost here. If I was allowed to play music.
Are you shitting me with these questions? No. This is exactly the kind of brain-dead survey design I'd expect from a company that thinks Skull Merchant was a good idea. I like playing Dead by Daylight. What? Oh, that's a fucking 2. You know why? Why? Because like is what you feel about your aunt's potato salad at Thanksgiving.
It is?
I don't like this game. No. I'm in an abusive relationship with it.
Yeah, I
Dead
agree.
by Daylight is entertaining. Yeah. That's a 5. Yeah.
Oh, it's a 5. So he says he likes it, but he doesn't love it, but it's entertaining. It is a 5. It is max entertaining. Okay, let's figure out why.
It's entertaining like watching a car crash in slow motion while your ex-wife throws your belongings out the window.
What?
Can't look away. I have a good time playing Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That's a fucking 1. A good time. Man. You know what a good time is?
What is
going
to
Atlantic City with the boys, not getting teabagged by a Fung Min with a flashlight while 3 gens pop simultaneously.
Yeah, he's not
See what these morons don't understand? What? Entertainment and suffering ain't mutually exclusive. Okay. I watch the Knicks every season. Am I entertained? Sure. Am I having a good time? Fuck no.
Okay, so there's logic there. He actually gives, see, this is AI has gotten so advanced, it's giving logical answers to shit.
Brother, I was at Arby's scarfing down a chicken cordon bleu. That natural chicken tastes righteous. That's because it's not all pumped up with phosphates and fillers.
That's Control-Alt-F5, everyone, just for future reference. That is Control-Alt-F5.
It's like asking, do you enjoy getting kicked in the nuts? Are your nuts entertaining? Do you have a good time with nut kicks?
No.
Different fucking questions, different fucking answers.
I don't know if they're entertaining. How are they entertaining? How are anyone's... Okay, that's not the topic of this podcast. Even though we are marked 18 and over, I don't know how we would go into that conversation. And I definitely don't want to ask him. I do not want to go down that rabbit hole.
This survey's already pissing me off more than that time you tried to tell me Plague was a better killer than Twins.
I never said
These
that.
These questions are more redundant than your fucking hairline.
Okay, hang on here. Hang on here. See, he's become a bit of a prick lately. So he says, I like playing Dead by Daylight. What was his answer there? I fucking forget. So he gave a 2, 5, and a 1. So he likes playing Dead by Daylight. He strongly agrees that it's entertaining. He has a good time. That is a 1 there. So we've got the first page. We've got to question 3 out of God knows how many fucking questions. So I'm going to give him like 3 at a time because if I give him 6, because the next page has 6 questions, I wonder, okay, here are the next 6. Boom. Okay, so the game is challenging. That is the next one. So the game is challenging. The game is interesting. The game is predictable. Can it be predictable and interesting. I feel like if it was predictable, then it would not be interesting. That would be my thought. It says the game is repetitive. If it's repetitive, wouldn't it be predictable? Like, these questions are very odd to me, unless they're trying to get something out of this. This game is frustrating. So can it be frustrating and interesting and not challenging? These are really weird combinations here. The last one is, this game is fun. And like, could you say it's frustrating, repetitive, predictable, not interesting, not challenging, but fun? These all don't make sense to me. Not all put together. Like, if you ask these 1 or 2 at a time, actually, I gave him all 6. I didn't give him 3. That's going to get us through this faster. So he's not going to go 5 fucking paragraphs into just 1. All right, here we go. Oh, good Lord. I'm already tired. We're at this 34 minutes and I'm fucking tired. Okay, here we go. We're not going to make it. This is going to be a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3. And I don't know that we're going to be able to complete this in fucking time to even get through all the questions. Because if we stop at a certain point, we come back, it's going to be closed by the time we come back for next week's episode. Or unless we try to run through it all, which I don't know that I can. Oh, God. We're really in a catch-22 Sophie's Choice here. I don't know if I can get a Sophie's Choice.
Oh, now we're getting to the meat of it. All right, let me break this down for you.
Why do you sound that way?
Now we're getting to the meat of it.
No, okay. See, what I have to do is I have to put a little tag at the beginning to make them sound closer to what we're used to. Okay, and I always forget to do it, so I have to regenerate twice, and that always slows the podcast fucking down. This is my time. This is my fucking time to breathe.
Now we're getting to the meat of it. All right, let me break this down for you like I'm explaining it to one of your smooth brain viewers.
Okay, they are smooth brain. They're not very intelligent. We don't have a lot of intelligent viewers.
Game is challenging.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
Okay, it's a 4. Okay, let's mark it. Mark it 4. What did I just do? That doesn't belong here. No, okay, let's mark it a 4. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That, oh, shit. Okay, that one is slightly agree. Okay, there we go. So we're going to slightly agree. Okay, now, I didn't tell him the stuff changed. It changed from strongly disagree to strongly agree. I'm not going to even go into that. That's going to tear things apart here. If we even try to explain that I fucked up, he's going to lose his shit. And I'm scared.
It's only challenging because these behavior fucks keep stacking the deck against killers.
Right.
Try playing twins against the swap with Dead Hard off the record in Decisive Strike. That ain't challenge. That's masochism. He's
not wrong for sure.
Interesting. 5.
Oh, geez. Okay, so we got to put a 5 on there. That one is he would agree, I guess. I'm kind of fudging it now on what means what.
Interesting. Watching survivors lose their fuck steez when Victor latches onto their face like a meatball with teeth.
I agree.
Never gets old.
You're correct.
This game is predictable.
It's predictable. I would say it is pretty predictable. I would agree.
That's a goddamn 6.
Yeah.
Every match. Right. Spawn in, Survivor teabags.
Yes.
Gen pops.
Yes.
Survivor teabags.
Yes.
Another gen pops.
Correct.
Someone clicks a flashlight at you. 3rd gen pops. Teabag at exit gate. Every fucking time.
He is correct on that. There is no way he's wrong. You see that every single match. It's shocking when you don't.
This game is repetitive. Another 6.
Okay.
It's more repetitive than your excuses for why you can't hit a hatchet as Huntress. But here's the thing. I like repetitive.
You do?
You know why?
Why?
Because every time I hook one of these cocky little shits, it's like Christmas morning. This game is frustrating. Is the Pope Catholic? Does Victor eat faces?
Yes, he does.
That's a 6.
The game is frustrating. Let me put it down. Mark it. Okay, next up. Hang on. Where'd you go, Nicky? Where are you? Oh, you're here. Okay.
It's more frustrating than trying to explain to my mom why I'm yelling at teenagers on the internet at 3 a.m. This game is fun. 3, it's fun like getting a root canal is fun. You
Okay, so he gives it a 3. That'll be like neutral, I guess.
hate every second, but afterwards you feel like you accomplished something.
I don't know if I feel, I've never felt like I've accomplished anything after a root canal. I always feel shitty afterwards, but that's just me.
How else am I going to get my fix of murdering toxic survivors who think they're hot shit?
There's got to be another
Happy
day.
now? Or you need me to draw you a fucking diagram?
I don't think I need that.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
Okay, so we go to next page. We're on number 4. I'm going to answer these questions for him. In what country do you currently reside? I'm actually going to put US. Okay, what platforms do you own? He owns a PC. He's straight PC. These I'm going to copy and paste. I don't know if he's going to be able to understand like it if I just straight copy and paste this shit, but we're going to find out, because it's like, how many hours a week do you play? Do you spend playing other video games? 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and 6 to 7. And how many days a week do you spend playing? Sorry, at least 30 minutes playing other video games, excluding Dead by Daylight. We're going to learn a lot about Nicky's habits by the end of this episode. That's what's really cool to me. We're gonna learn everything that's going on in the Dente household.
Wait till you see her yearbook photos, Donna. You're gonna die.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh no. What other games would he play? Maybe he plays the same ones as me. I don't know. Then we could actually expand the podcast. He's taking a while. Oh, okay, there we go. We got it. All right, we're getting quicker at pasting this shit in, by the way. That's what we have to do. We have to get fast at this, and then boom. And someday I'm going to come up with some kind of automation to do this for me, but I'm not there yet. So hang on. Oh, God.
Oh, what is this? A fucking intervention? You're going to tell me I got a Dead by Daylight problem next?
No. I'm not going to tell you have a Dead by Daylight problem, because then that would mean half of these fucking viewers have a Dead by Daylight problem. And yes, I call you guys viewers. You're not listeners.
2-3 days, all right there. You happy?
Yes.
Sometimes a Don needs to diversify his portfolio of virtual violence.
Okay, there we go. I got to mark it. 2 to 3. Mark it. All right, 2 to 3 days. He plays at least 30 minutes on a different game.
Tuesday nights, I run Hunt Showdown with my cousin Sal.
Same game.
And before
Sal.
you open your fat mouth, yes, he's better at it than you.
Hey,
we're out there in the
up.
bayou collecting bounties like it's 1895 and we're the fucking Pinkertons.
Okay, so he's a big Hunt Showdown, so we can talk to him about that. I think that'd be pretty fun, actually. Next.
And sometimes when these Dead by Daylight servers are more broken than your view account, I'll fire up some Valorant.
Hey, he plays all the same shit as me. I wonder if that's because, I've mentioned it on the podcast and he knows about the podcast. Like, he has every transcript loaded into his memory banks. So he probably remembers that I play stuff, so he plays the same shit. That's cute.
You know why? Because
Why?
at least in Valorant, when I get headshot from across the map, I know it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit.
Well, let's be real here, Toxic.
What?
Other games are just what I play while waiting for my blood pressure to drop after some Nia just hit me with her 47th dead hard of the match.
I agree.
It's like asking an alcoholic how many days they drink water. Sure, I'll sip some H2O between bottles of whiskey, but we all know where my loyalty lies.
Wait, is he an alcoholic?
Plus, Victor gets jealous when I play other games.
Oh,
Last time I spent too much time on GeoGuessr, the little bastard unplugged my router. Can't have divided loyalties in this family. Capiche?
Okay, yes, you can't. You cannot. So he put 2 to 3. Okay, now he's going to evaluate the next few on a scale of fucking, what is this? A scale? Okay, next ones are a scale. Next are a scale of 1 to, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Scale of 1 to 5. 1 being not at all true, and 5 being extremely true. Okay, there we go. So those are our categories here. And let's go here. And yeah, there we go. All right. And yeah. Okay, hang on. It didn't fucking do it correctly. Okay, so the first question is, Dead by Daylight is the game I play the most. Dead by Daylight. Okay, so I would say yes to that. That's extremely true. It says Dead by Daylight is part of my gaming routine. That would be total for me. Yes, that would be extremely true. Next one, Dead by Daylight is my go-to game when I don't know what else to play. I don't think that's true for me. I'm going to say that's like slightly true, but whenever I'm like bored and I can't figure out what I want to do, Dead by Daylight is not usually that. I have to be intentional. I have to say I'm going to play Dead by Daylight because you have to get into that mindset. You don't just stumble in, fucking, you know, whatever. You have to actually say, I'm going to go play some of this shit. All right. Nicky, let's fucking, this is exhausting. We're 44 minutes in. We're on question 7. And I think there's like 70 questions. So we're at 40. This could be part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could have a 10-parter on this fucking survey. But what I like about it is we're really getting into his brain here. And we're really getting a different perspective. That's what I want, a different perspective than mine here. Because I think we did do a survey a while back that was just me doing it, and I don't, you know, it's okay, really, but I don't just like to be the only one talking here, because as somebody said, I think it was Dak said, I said a long time ago that was like, maybe I'll get a co-host, but then again, I've already got one, so why would I need a second? Control-Alt-F5.
Brother, I was at Arby's scarfing down a chicken cordon bleu. That natural chicken tastes righteous. That's because it's not all pumped up with phosphates and fillers.
It's not pumped up with phosphates and fillers. Okay, Nicky, let's go. It's fucking shit. I should click generate before I say go. That way we don't have to just sit here. Hang on, what?
Oh, they're getting real personal now.
Yeah,
What's
they
next?
are.
They're going to ask about my browser history? Dead by
Maybe.
Daylight, it's the game I play the most. That's a fucking 5. You
Oh, it's a 5. Okay, so he's extremely true. Mark it.
think I'm proud of this? I got more hours in this game than you got hair follicles. My Steam profile looks like a cry for help. Dead.
That's about right. I think mine's the same way. If we were to compare hours on there, I think mine would be like that.
By Daylight, it's part of my gaming routine.
Yeah.
Another 5. It ain't part of my routine. It
Okay, another 5. Mark it. Okay, next.
is my routine. Wake up, check if they nerf twins, play DbD, eat lunch while complaining about DbD, play more DbD, dream about DbD.
Oh,
it's a
God.
sickness.
That's awful. That sounds like a terrible existence. When does he get work done? Control-Alt-F2. I think I'm starting to learn it. So F1 is the applause, F2 is the crying, F3 is the suck it? Oh, no, it's the rim shot. Okay, hang on.
Dead by Daylight, it's my comfort zone. Comfort.
Wait, it doesn't say comfort zone? Where does he get that? I don't know where he gets comfort zone from. It doesn't even say that.
Oh, yeah. Nothing more comfortable than getting gen rush while some TTV asshole narrates my every mistake to their
That's not even a question. Oh, I'm on the wrong question. Oh, shit. Okay, part of my gaming routine, comfort zone, yes. Okay, what did he say? Okay, a 2.
Reviewers. That's a 2. This game comforts me like a bed made of broken glass. Dead by Daylight is my go-to game when I don't know what else to play. 5. Okay?
Okay, it's his go-to game. Now, see, he's a lot different than me.
Hey, you satisfied? Every time I think maybe I'll try something new, I end up right back in the fog like a fucking moth to a bug zapper. I talk about the experiences I have in Dead by Daylight to people around me.
Okay, he's gonna say it's a fucking 5. That he talks about it to people around it because he talks about it here constantly. He's gotta talk about it to everybody else. So I'm gonna guess he's gonna say a 5. I haven't looked at his stuff, but I'm gonna guess 5, and I'm gonna start guessing from here on what he says.
Oh, that's a 5. Ask my therapist. Ask the guy at the deli. Ask the poor bastard who made the mistake of sitting next to me at the DMV.
Oh, Jesus Christ! If you're sitting next to him, he's gonna say... Oh,
they all know about the time I got a perfect 4K with Victor only.
We talked about that.
You know what this survey's doing?
What?
It's holding up a mirror to my sad, pathetic life. Next, they're gonna ask if I've ever called in sick to work for a blood point event, which I have, multiple times. What of it?
Who is he calling in? I thought he had his own business. Why would you have to call in? Control Alt F3. All right, here we go. Talk about, we have to put a 5 here. Okay, so we're doing, okay, the next round. Okay, so here we go. I currently play many games other than Dead by Daylight. I think he's gonna give like a 2 there, I would say. The next one is I play other horror multiplayer games along with Dead by Daylight. I'm going to say that's a 1. I don't think he plays other horror games like Phasmophobia or something like that. I don't think so. And then I'm going to, what's the next one? When a new game releases, I stop playing Dead by Daylight for a while. I'm going to say that's a 1. I don't think he does that at all. And then I talk about experiences I have in other online games to people around me. I'm going to say that's a 5. I think he actually does do that. So let's go. This is a fucking nightmare. How are you guys doing? You leave a comment in the fucking show notes or something. If you think this is fucking garbage, please tell me. Or if you think it's entertaining, tell me there.
Anthony!
Hang on.
Get to Subway for the spicy Italian.
Where was that one with that one music I had? I can't remember. I can always do that. News, oh yeah. You know what? I could make a song about doing the player satisfaction survey. If I really wanted to, I could do that. Chad, hang on. Let me see if I could do that. Hey, write a song. Hey, write a song about me and Nicky completing the behavior or the Dead by Daylight satisfaction survey, and how miserable we are doing it on the podcast. On the podcast, episode 63. That's what we've got to have. Make it hilarious, vulgar, and what genre would we do? Let's do like and you pick the genre. Okay, there we go. And then I'm actually going to make it while Nicky's doing his fucking thing here. I think this is going to be great. And then we can play it in between, like whenever we're generating. I think that's going to, oh yeah. I'm very excited about this, to be honest with you. And then, okay, so we can have Nicky generate this. You see what I'm doing? I got 12 different fucking AI things going at once. This is how you do it. This is how I do it. I can't even have that sound or else the YouTube will get destroyed because of that. I think that's why the YouTube's not doing as well as the other ones. Okay, here we go.
Oh, great. Now they're trying to make me feel like a fucking cheater for even looking at other games.
Oh, great. Now they're trying to make me feel like a...
No, that's not him.
Great. Now they're trying to make me feel like a fucking cheater for even looking at other games.
Yeah.
I currently play many games other than Dead by Daylight.
That doesn't sound like him, but we're just going to keep going. We don't have time.
That's a 2. Many games?
A 2. Mark it. Hang on. Wrong page. That's why I got 142 key thing, because I have to change pages to get to my fucking...
Am I some kind of variety streamer like you pretend to be?
I'm not. I don't
Dead by
pretend
Daylight,
to be.
Hunt, and whatever garbage you force me to play on this podcast.
I don't force you to play anything, you son of a bitch.
I play other horror multiplayer games.
Now, see, that I predicted a 1 there.
3.
A
Sometimes
3?
I'll boot up that Texas Chainsaw game just to remind myself how good we got it in DbD.
Is it that bad? I own the game. I have never played it. I've never even opened that game up before. So I don't even know if it's good. Is it good? It seemed like, I think it's about dead. And I think, well, I mean, everybody left, obviously, because it has like 2 viewers on Twitch. So it's almost gone. So apparently not great.
At least in the fog, I don't got to worry about Bubba's cousin stun locking me with a fucking car battery. Along with Dead by Daylight, I play mostly online multiplayer games.
Yeah, mostly play online multiplayer games. I didn't even talk about that one. I'm going to say he's like a 5 on that. I'm going to say he's always playing online multiplayer.
That's a 5.
Yes,
Single player games are for nerds. What's the point of killing if there ain't a real person on the other end question their life choices?
He's actually not wrong. Okay, so it's for nerds. If you play single player games, you're a fucking nerd. And that's the end of that. Okay, here we go. Keep going.
when a new game releases, I stop playing Dead by Daylight for a while.
I don't think, remember, we said he doesn't stop.
That's a 1.
A 1. Oh, I was right there. Mark it. There we go. Okay, next up. Oh, wait, no, he's still going.
You know what happened when Baldur's Gate 3 came out?
What?
I played it for 2 hours. Then went right back to DbD because...
Okay, so he did the exact same as me.
Some survivor messaged me saying twins takes no skill.
Oh, God. So he got triggered very quickly.
I talk about experiences I have in other games.
Yes.
2?
A 2? I thought it was a 5. Mark it. Okay.
The only other game story worth telling is that time in Hunt when I blew myself up with my own dynamite.
I've done that 20
But why would
times.
I talk about that when I could tell him about the time Victor got a grab off of Jen Russian Dwight? These questions are more loaded than my Uncle Sal's dice. They're trying to guilt trip me for brand loyalty. Well, guess what, Behavior? Stockholm Syndrome ain't illegal.
Okay, it's not illegal, no. So, okay, that's funny because Sal is the one he plays Hunt Showdown with, and apparently he has loaded dice that he uses to cheat at craps. Okay, oh God, this one is going to be interesting. Okay, so it's talking about matchmaking. We're on matchmaking. It says, how would you rate your experience with matchmaking in the past, with matchmaking time rather, in the past 3 months? Very negative, negative, neutral, positive, very positive. So we're talking about matchmaking time. I would say as a killer, my matchmaking time has been positive in the evenings, but negative in the mornings, because in the mornings, that's when all the survivors are awake. Killers have been up all night crying into their beer, so they're not usually awake like later in the day. So that's always, or they are usually awake later in the day. They get up late and then they play late, and survivors have to go to bed early because their parents make them. You know, so that's why the queues are the way they are. All right, Nicky. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I've got the song lyrics already made. You see, this is called multitasking. It's a very important skill to have, especially whenever you have a podcast and you don't have a producer over your back helping you out, because nobody wants to fucking help me with this podcast. I'm fucking on my own for the rest of my life on this podcast, partially because I want to be, but partially because who would ever want to be a part of this bullshit except for Swift Kick 85 and Old Town South. I should get them back on, by the way. I think that would be nice. Maybe we can get them both on. That would be amazing. If we could do both, oh, Jesus Christ. That would be a fucking nightmare. I don't even know how that would work. Okay, so here we go. We've got our song. Style influence, let's pump that up to 95. Weirdness, let's pump that up to like 77. We'll do player satisfaction. Bullshit is the name of this song. SH blank T. You can't do the bullshit, I don't think, in here. So let's go, and I'm going to click create here, and then we'll go back here to Nicky.
Oh, now we're talking about the real fucking issues. Matchmaking time? You mean my mandatory meditation period where I sit there staring at that stupid campfire, wondering why the entity hates me?
The entity does not hate you. It's behavior that hates you.
I'm going negative on this one.
Okay.
You know why?
Mark it.
Because killer queues are longer than the line at the DMV on Senior Citizen Discount Day. 3 months ago, I could get a match in 30 seconds. Now,
yeah,
I got time to cook a whole pot of Sunday gravy while waiting for 4 survivors to grace me with their presence.
Oh, geez.
You know what I did last night during queue?
What'd you do?
I called my ma, had a full conversation about her bunions, hung up, called her back, and still wasn't in a match. And don't even get me started on when I try to play at 3 a.m. after a few drinks.
He drinks.
20-minute queues just to get matched with a SWF from Brazil who got better ping than me. How's that work? Behaviour's got this backwards.
Behavior.
They keep making killer more miserable.
Yeah,
so less people play killer.
Yeah.
So queues get longer.
Thank you.
So more killers quit. It's they're trying to destroy their own game.
That's exactly what
but
I'm
here's the
saying.
kicker.
Control
You switch to Survivor, instant match.
That natural chicken tastes righteous. That's because it's not all pumped up with phosphates and fillers.
Okay, Survivor queue.
It's like they're mocking me. Oh, Nicky wants to play the power role? Better make him wait while we import survivors from other dimensions.
Exactly.
Negative. Write it down before I throw my monitor out the window.
Correct. Thank you for that.
Anthony!
All right. So next up, I think we've got the song mate. You see, this is madness. This is madness here. We've got player satisfaction bullshit, the new song by TheToxicTeacher. What the fuck is this? What
Episode 63.
What the fuck is happening?
Satisfaction survey.
What?
Fuck me sideways with a flashlight.
We did it! We fucking did it!
What? What is this shit? I've never heard anything like this. This is music?
Did you have fun? From the theory until I can feel the breath against the kill of me. Merging to the core and passing a keyboard, clicking with a drum. Just to survive! To start things safe!
What the fuck is this?
Turn us to line! You gaslit me right!
I have never heard music like this.
Click that! Rate your experience! And yes, face cap my Freddy! While Victor choose my asshole!
What? What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Basement of Midwest!
What?
Naked, you're running in other. I wrote you on my fucking life. Naked, yeah. You checking the box I check. I checked it, yes, and then done inside.
Oh, good Lord. I said I was going to play this in between stuff. I cannot play that probably ever again. Oh, God. Oh, where are we? What are we doing here? Why am I doing a podcast like this? I don't understand what I'm doing. Okay. So here is the question. Okay. So we have a series of questions now. We're never going to finish this. We will never finish this survey. All right, Nicky. The next three, oh Jesus, are here, and you rate them on the following scale. Okay. All right. So here are the questions. Okay. So we've got, when playing Dead by Daylight, how often do you? Okay, so how often do you? And the scale is almost never, about 0% of the time. And then it goes rarely, sometimes often. And then it goes up to always, which is 100% of the time, close to 100%. So how often do you? Okay, so that's what we're talking about. How often do you? And the three questions, or the three parts to this question, are: how often do you play as the opposing role to better understand what they see during the match? Okay, so that's the first one. How often do you play the opposing role to understand what they see during the match? The next one is play the opposing role to better understand how they move around the map. And then the last one is play the opposing role to better understand how some perks are played. I'm going to say Nicky does not do any of these very much. I'm going to say these are all going to be 1s or 2s. That's my guess. I could be wrong. And the sad thing is, I cannot play that fucking song ever again. Hey, make it a less awful genre and redo the style and the lyrical tags. We can keep the song lyrics the same with the Victor chewing of the asshole, but we've got to change this song. I cannot play that every single fucking time. I would lose my mind. Okay, so let me paste. See, I'm doing 12 things at once, and that's what I can do here. Control Alt F4. This is the worst episode of the podcast we've ever had. Do you realize this is the worst episode? There's nothing funny or good or bright about this podcast. It's complete darkness, complete shit. Okay, so how often do you? Oh, I'm tired. Can I be tired? Can we just have a moment where
fucking series, but they shit play as the opposing role to better understand what they see.
What? Hang on.
Fucking serious with this shit? Play as the opposing role to better understand what they see during a match.
Yeah. Yes. Right.
Really? You think I'm putting on a survivor costume like some kind of undercover cop? Hello, fellows.
Oh, rarely. That's a 2 on there out of the 5. Okay, remember I said it was all going to be 1s and 2s. We're not going to have any 4s or 5s on here. That is my expert prediction. So that's a 2, and I'm redoing the song, by the way. So I'm almost to the redo here, because that was fucking awful. Oh my God, that song is going to be in my mind for the rest of the day. The genre, I can't even describe the genre of that fucking garbage that we just listened to. Okay, Nicky, keep going here. So he said a 2, mark it. All right, next.
Survivors, let's do gens together. Get the fuck out of here. I played Survivor once last month to see if Lightborn was as busted as these crybabies claim.
Oh, okay. So Lightborn is a big one for me. A lot of people don't use it. I use it if I see 2 or more flashlights in a match. You wouldn't realize how many times people disconnect if they see that you have Lightborn. They just fucking are done, especially if it's a TTV. And I've told you several times about this TTV flashlight. They're trying to farm content off of me. And I've had terrible experiences not running Lightborn, but always great experiences when I do run it.
Spent the whole match getting tunneled by a baby Wraith. Now I know they see everything. They just pretend they don't. Play as the opposing role to better understand how they move around the map.
Yes, correct.
Rarely again.
Okay, number 2 again. Mark it. Mark it. There we go. I've got a little thing I do now.
I don't need to be a rat to know how rats move. These predictable fucks loop the same tiles, run to the same god palettes, and teabag at the same exit gates.
Correct.
Plus, every time I play Survivor, I get matched with you, Toxic.
What?
And watching you fail skill checks gives me secondhand embarrassment.
I don't fail skill checks. Oh, Control-Alt-F3. What was
Play
that?
as the opposing role to better understand how some perks are played. All right, sometimes on this one. You know why?
Okay.
Because I gotta see what new bullshit second chance perks they're abusing this week. But it hurts my soul.
Yeah.
Last time I ran dead hard just to test it. Victor appeared in my room and bit my ankle. He knows betrayal when he sees it.
Yeah.
These questions are basically asking, how often do you betray everything you stand for? Well, Behaviour, not often enough to understand why you keep buffing these tourist fucks.
Okay, there you go.
Anthony!
Wait, what did he say? I didn't even get. Sometimes. Oh, he said 3. I was wrong on that. Okay, so we've got some more here. Okay, 3 more on question 11 out of 70. Okay, 3 more. We're never going to finish. All right, so watch tutorials of your own role. So watching tutorials online. This is where it's going to get interesting. Watching tutorials of your own role, watching gameplay tutorials of your main characters, and then the last one is watching tutorials of the opposing role. This one, I don't know. This one, I'm going to guess tutorials. I wonder if he's big on tutorials. That's going to be interesting because I don't even have this generated. So I obviously don't have the answers in front of me. I'm going to say tutorials on his own role. I'm going to say sometimes. That's 3, about 50% of the time. Tutorials of main characters, I'm going to say often. I'm going to give that a 4. And then the opposing role, I'm going to say 1. I don't think he does that. Or maybe he does to get into their mind. I have no fucking idea. So we'll get there and see what those are. But in the meantime, I do have the new one. Oh, by the way, the last genre, that terrible, was a fusion of cyber grind metal and 90s Euro disco. What the fuck? And now this one is grimy alternative rock blended with sarcastic punk rap. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Okay. This one's better.
This is Camping Them Softly.
It is.
Episode 60-3.
Yes.
And we just finished the Dead by Daylight Satisfaction.
We haven't finished yet. That's not correct. I do want to crawl inside a generator and die.
Question number 12. And I'm clicking strongly disagree.
This one's not bad.
Like I'm filing a restraining order against the entire fucking game.
This one's not bad.
Nicky's on mic, having a stroke, yelling about
Oh, shit.
Victor should have been the one getting served.
Okay, I can't. There's too much fucking happening. What?
Oh, they think I need tutorials?
Oh.
Like I'm some kind of Wookiee who don't know which end of the meatball goes in a survivor's face? Watch gameplay tutorials of your own role rarely.
Okay.
And when I do, it's only to see what wrong information these so-called fall whisperers are spreading.
Yeah.
Half these content creators couldn't find their ass with both hands on a mat.
He's not wrong there. Where's my laughing? That one's good. Yes, I like it. I like it. And he's not wrong. Most content creators are complete garbage, myself included. All right. Can I stop this one? Oh, I can. Awesome. Sweet.
I watched one Oatstarver video last month.
Oh.
He said twins were B tier at best.
I don't know if he said that. Did he?
I sent him a strongly worded email with video evidence of my 47-game win streak. Still waiting for a response.
He didn't have a 47-game
Watch gameplay tutorials of your main characters.
Okay.
Almost never.
Almost never. That's a 1. Mark it. I didn't know on that one. I thought he would be higher, but I was wrong.
Who the fuck is going to teach me about twins? I wrote the book on twins.
You did.
I got strategies these YouTubers ain't even dreamed of.
I don't know that you
Nick,
do.
Maybe you could learn something new. There's nothing new. I invented the meatball surprise. I pioneered the Italian pincer movement. I created the Sicilian slug strategy. These content creators should be watching me.
We're going to have to figure out, we'll have to figure out what those are later. There's no fucking, there's no telling. Italian pincer movement. That would, I guess, one go one way and one go the other way. But we'll find out later. It have something to do with meatballs or fucking pizza or something like that.
Gameplay tutorials of the opposing role. Sometimes.
Oh, that's
but
a
only
3.
to study their weaknesses.
Okay.
Know thy enemy, right?
Yeah.
Plus, it's comedy gold watching these survivor mains explain how to counter twins when their advice is basically hope the killer's having a stroke.
That's true. But what is the counter to the twins? I don't even fucking know. That would be interesting because the twins are so camping oriented. I wonder if the anti-camp has really killed them. I'm not 100% sure. Anywho,
the audacity of this question. Next, they're going to ask if I need tutorials on how to breathe or how to make marinara. I'm the fucking professor, not the student. Yarda can make mistakes. Please double check responses.
I accidentally left that last part. Like, can't make mistakes. What?
You're not down with that? We got 2 words.
Okay. This one, I am so tired. How do we even keep going with this? This is madness. There's 70 fucking questions. Can I go through and look at the questions first? Okay, so we're at 22. How often do you see this one? Oh God, because a lot of these are Five Nights at Freddy's related, and I really don't. Oh Jesus, because it goes in great detail about the stages. I don't want to go into we're going to have to speed through some of this because this stuff, I'm not even interested in a lot of this shit because it even goes into the actual perks oh my God. Okay. No, I can't. I really can't. So I'm going to speed through some of them. And we're gonna go over the best ones, the ones I determine are the best. Okay, so this one, the next one, actually is one of the good ones. So we're gonna rate these, or Nicky's gonna rate these. These are on a scale. Next up, we have a few. You will rate like so. Okay. So it's going to be, how often do you agree or disagree with the following statements? The people I play with or against are sometimes, and then this goes that strongly disagree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. So it's the people I play with or against are sometimes, and here are the questions. Okay. So, and we'll probably run out of tokens for this AI if we do this. So if we try to go through all of them, it's not going to work. So here we go. I can't do okay. So I'm gonna type them out. Angry, offensive, mean, good-natured, sympathetic. No, they're not sympathetic. Friendly, not sometimes. Hurtful, not really. I don't get hurt by this shit. Toxic, yes. Okay, so here we go. And then we have our song still. Where's our song to play? Here we go. This is awful. This is an awful episode. Survey pain. Survey pain.
Was the game fair? Define fair. Was it fair when I got
cool. They just said tea bags for Jesus or teabag for Jesus as a name on there of one of the characters. Oh, that would be great. If there was somebody named Teabag for Jesus, I would be totally in. Okay, so let me go here. We'll go here, and then we'll do this. We've almost got it. Okay, and then I have to put that tag at the front, and then we can generate, and then we've got our song.
Oh, now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. Let me tell you about these fucking people.
Oh, God.
Angry. Strongly agree.
Okay, so strongly agree, mark it. So angry, strongly agree. Let me put that down there. We've marked that one. And then next. Oh, wait, no. He's still going.
These survivors get madder than my nonna when I forgot her birthday.
Oh,
Hook them once and suddenly you're getting death threats in post-game chat like you personally murdered their grandmother.
He's not fucking wrong there.
Offensive. Strongly agree.
I think he's going to say on all the negative aspects, he's going to put strongly agree. On all the positive ones, he's going to say a 1, I think.
I've been called every slur in the book.
Oh, Jesus.
They get creative, too. Last week, someone called me a slugging spaghetti slurper. I wasn't even mad. That's fucking poetry.
Okay.
Mean.
Okay, mean. Are they mean? He's going to say strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Yes,
These sadistic fucks will let you carry them to hatch just to jump off and teabag. It's psychological warfare.
Oh my God, if they did that, I've never had that happen, but can you imagine if you actually carried them to the hatch and then they fucking teabag? Oh my God, that would be the end of life.
Brother, I was at Arby's scarfing down a chicken cordon
Control
bleu.
Alt
That natural
F5.
chicken tastes righteous. That's because it's not all pumped up with phosphates and fillers.
It's really not pumped up with phosphates and fillers, if you think about it. I don't know what the fillers would be, but...
Good-natured. I'll give this a neutral.
Oh,
every
he
blue
gave a
moon,
neutral.
like when Mercury's in retrograde and the Pope shits in the woods, you're...
Okay, so... What the fuck? Can you imagine? He's from Chicago now.
Find one decent survivor who says GGWP without adding baby killer after it.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Sympathetic. Disagree.
Oh,
sympathetic to what? My struggle?
No.
The only sympathy I get is when my internet crashes and they still teabag my frozen body. Friendly. Disagree. No. Unless you count.
Disagree with friendly market.
Clicking flashlights as their way of saying hello. Friendly and DbD means they're setting you up for maximum disrespect.
Correct.
Hurtful.
Strongly
agree.
Of course.
You know what's hurtful? When they change their names to twins equals no skill before the match.
Oh, how dare
they?
That's
targeted harassment.
I don't know if you could do that. Market. Next.
Toxic. Strongly a fucking agree. This game's more toxic than the Gowanus Canal. If toxicity was a currency, these plays will be billionaires.
What's a Gowanus Canal? We're gonna have to, that might be on Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From?
There. Paint a pretty picture, don't it? Welcome to my world, Behaviour.
Behavior. Okay, there we go. That was good. We actually got some out of that. Okay, next up. How frequently do you experience toxic behaviors in the following? And I'm not even going to preface a lot of this. Okay, never NA. So it's every, so how often do you experience toxic behaviors in the game? So it's every 1 to 5 games, every 16 to 20. I'm not even gonna, no, he's not gonna answer this. I'm gonna put NA. And then how frustrating is it to experience toxic behaviors? I'm gonna say NA. On there. Actually, no, the outside of the game or in the following places, it says, how frustrating is it to experience toxic behaviors in the following places? I actually like this because some of the places are not in the game, and I think we're going to get some really good shit here. So there we go. And then here are the questions. Boom. And then, so one of them is pre-game lobby chat. How frustrating is it on a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, which is not at all the way up to extremely. And then you have NA. So pre-game lobby chat, in-game, how frustrating is it? In-game, okay. And then you have post-game chat. But this is the most interesting thing. It says out of the game, which would be social media, etc. Okay, so that's post-game chat, and then we're going to do social out of the game, social Oh, wait, parentheses, social media, etc. You know Haley is not enjoying this at all. And if you need to know who Haley is, go to one of the previous, I can't remember, her name is in the title because she hates the use of AI in Dead by Daylight podcast. I don't know which Dead by Daylight podcast she would have listened to. Maybe the one with the one with the lore, or the one with the guy, or the one that's dead from a long time ago. I don't even know. Okay, there we go. Haley, I wonder if you're here. Are you here, Haley? Can you let me know if you're here? Send me a message. Send me something somewhere that I won't check because I'm really bad about checking messages. Okay, here we go with the fucking frustrating toxic behaviors in different places. So we got in-game, we have before game, we have after game, and then we have out of game.
Oh boy, here we go. My favorite fucking topic, cataloging all the ways these assholes make.
No, I don't like that.
Oh boy, here we go. My favorite fucking topic.
There we go.
Cataloging all the ways these assholes make my blood pressure skyrocket.
There's probably a lot.
Pre-game lobby chat. Very frustrating.
Okay, so he says very, which is a 4 out of 5. Okay, mark it. There we go.
You know what these pricks do?
Oh, no.
They see Nicky.ttv and immediately start typing another TTV loser.
They do that to me.
Twins equals training wheels. I ain't even loaded in yet, and they're already starting shit.
He's not wrong. Although, as a killer, you can't see
extremely.
It. Okay, extremely. He's going to put 5. Mark it.
This is where the real psychological torture happens. Clickety-click with the flashlights.
Yeah.
Teabagging after every pallet.
Yeah.
Pointing and laughing when you miss one fucking swing.
And
don't get me started on the macro clicking.
What is macro clicking? I don't even know.
You know what they did last week?
What?
4-man Swift, all named Victor is Ugly.
Oh, God. No.
That's my son they're talking about. My beautiful meatball boy.
Wait, no. Is he the father? Oh, God, gross. That can't be right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nicky's the father of Victor. What is happening on fucking Camping Them Softly? No! I hit the wrong fucking button. No to Nicky being the father. And Control-Alt-F6.
Shut up, bitch.
There we go. That one's accurate.
Post-game chat extremely.
Yeah. Oh, fine.
This is where they really let loose.
Yes,
Easy baby killer. Uninstall. Imagine playing Twins in 2025.
Yes.
And that's when they're being nice. Usually, it's a dissertation on why my mother should have swallowed.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
I will knock your ass out. I will knock your ass out.
Those are the same. We have to get that out of there. Am I going to edit that out? I probably should. In retrospect, I should edit that shit out. Now, will I? I don't know because I'm not keeping timestamps of anything.
Out of the game.
Okay, let's just keep going.
These psychopaths will hunt down your Twitch, your Twitter, your fucking LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I had someone leave a 1-star Yelp review on my cousin's pizzeria because I slugged for the 4K. One guy found my Steam profile and commented, "Rep tunneling pasta boy" on my cooking simulator screenshots from 2019. Bavija wants to know about frustration. I'm living it.
Yes.
Every day, every match, every breath I take in this godforsaken fog.
Thank you. No! Oh God, that was awful. I'm glad I picked that question, or else we would not have had that. Okay. So the next few, we're running very short on time. Very short on time here. So we're not even gonna get to where the fuck are the viewers from. This is gonna be the second week in a row. By the way, last time I apologize. We had to stop short there very dramatically because I was afraid Victor was going to die if we continued episode 62 all the way through. I was afraid of his death. So now I'm gonna say the next one, okay, I'm going to go speed through this as me. Okay, so we're not as Nicky. Have you played Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes. How did you hear about the chapter, the official trailer? Okay, we're going. How satisfied or dissatisfied are you? Somewhat dissatisfied. How satisfied are you dissatisfied with the following? The general theme, very dissatisfied. The gameplay is killer, dissatisfied. The gameplay against a killer, dissatisfied. The technical performance of the chapter, somewhat dissatisfied. Did you play Dead by Daylight prior to acquiring this? Yes, I actively play Dead by Daylight. How familiar are you with the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise? Moderately. When did you first play the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter launch day? How often do you watch Dead by Daylight content creators multiple times a week? I know I've said less. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try not to take a breath so we can get through this faster. Perk descriptions, haywire, XGA switches with at least 80% progress, regress at a rate of 80% of gate opening speed. While they are regressing, survivors see exit gate lights flicker randomly. Help wanted, when you damage a generator, it becomes compromised. Only one generator can be compromised at a time. When the compromised generator is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster for 40 seconds. Phantom fear, when a survivor within your terror radius looks at you, they scream and you see their aura for 2 seconds. This perk has an 80-second cooldown. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following regarding haywire? I find haywire easy to use. Neutral. Haywire's effects were hard to tell. Strongly disagree. I had a good time playing with haywire. Neutral. With time, I am getting better at using haywire. Slightly agree. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following regarding help wanted? I find help wanted easy to use. Slightly disagree. Help wanted's effects were hard to tell. Disagree. I had a good time playing with help wanted. Neutral. With time, I am getting better at using help wanted. Neutral. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following regarding Phantom Fear? I find Phantom Fear easy to use. Slightly agree. Phantom Fear's effects were hard to tell. Slightly disagree. I had a good time playing with Phantom Fear. Disagree. With time, I'm getting better at using Phantom Fear. Slightly agree. I don't even know because I don't really use those perks. How likely are you to use the following perks in the future? Haywire, likely. Help wanted, unlikely. Phantom Fear, likely. How often would you rate the quality, or how would you rate the quality of the following features? The animatronic character appearance, neither low nor high quality. The animatronic power, I'm gonna say high quality, low quality. The animatronic character backstory, very low quality. How difficult to understand was the information provided in the animatronic's HUD? Slightly. How useful is the information provided by the animatronics HUD? Easy for me to say. Slightly. After unlocking the animatronics person on all killers, how likely are you to keep playing as the animatronic? Very unlikely. I will not. How difficult was it to learn the animatronics gameplay? Slightly. The following is a list of qualities that may or may not apply to any given killer. Please evaluate to what degree you agree or disagree with each statement about the animatronic. The killer's power creates audio and visual cues that give survivors enough time to react. Neutral. The killer's power facilitates patrolling generators in close proximity. Slightly agree. The killer's power is hard to master. Strongly disagree. The killer can travel around the map with ease. Strongly agree. The killer's power reduces the effectiveness of hiding out of sight. Slightly agree. The killer's power is difficult to understand as a survivor. Strongly disagree. The killer's power reduces the effectiveness of pallet loops. Agree. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the following? I like playing as a killer. Strongly disagree. The killer is playing as this killer is entertaining. Strongly disagree. I have a good time playing as this killer. Strongly disagree. How difficult was it to understand the animatronic's power? Playing as this character as a killer. Slightly. Playing as a killer or as a survivor. No, I'm going to say not at all on both. All right, next page. I can breathe in between pages. How appealing did you find the animatronics cosmetics were at release? Not at all appealing. How important were the following factors when deciding to purchase the animatronic? Base perks, not at all. Lore, not at all. Base look, not at all. Power, not at all. Cosmetic options available, not at all. The killers from a franchise I like, not at all. Other, please specify. I do not enjoy this franchise. There we go. Next. Oh my God. What do you appreciate the most about the animatronic? A good perk. Maybe two. There we go. What do you appreciate the least? The franchise and the attitude of those who enjoy it, period. Okay, there we go. And let's see. What is your experience playing on the map? What is your experience? A considerable amount. How satisfied or dissatisfied? As a killer, very dissatisfied. A survivor, very dissatisfied. To what degree do you feel Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is survivor side or killer side? Very survivor side. Compared to other maps, how easy or difficult are the following? Memorizing the layout of the map, much too easy. Finding generators, just right. Seeing survivors from afar, too difficult. Finding hatches, too difficult. Escaping the killer in a chase, much too easy. Locating pallet and vault loops, very easy. Injuring survivor in a chase, much too difficult. Finding a hiding spot when the killer is nearby, much too easy. Patrolling generators as a killer, too difficult. You notice what I'm doing here. Finding hooks, too difficult. Navigating around the map, just right. Locating exit gates, much too easy. There we go. Please indicate to the degree to which you agree or disagree with the following. Dead by Daylight team should do more maps in the same realm. Strongly disagree. Oh God, yes, I strongly disagree. How important were the following elements to your enjoyment of the Dead by Daylight chapter? What? How important were the following events to your enjoyment of the previous Dead by Daylight chapter, Tokyo Ghoul, and mid-chapter Steady Pulse? I am going to do not at all important on every single one. It's like 2v8, outfits, quality of life, new features. How important were the following elements to contribute to you keeping playing Dead by Daylight? I'm going to say none of these keep me playing, so I'm going to say not at all on every single one. We're on question 46 now. To what extent do you agree or disagree with the factors regarding your decision to play Dead by Daylight? This one, I think we may be able to do here. And I tell you what I'm going to do. If we're going to run out of time, I'm actually going to just copy and paste all the questions into a document, and then we can finish it later if it's not open. So next few here is the scale, okay? And I'm going to give him the scale. So it's agree or disagree regarding your decision to play Dead by Daylight. So what is your decision? Like, do you agree that this is part of your decision, or do you disagree it's part of your decision? So you would say, no, I play Dead by Daylight, but not because of this, or I play Dead by Daylight, and yes, I play it because of this. Now, some of the questions, I find it captivating to play. I don't know if I'm ever like captivated to play this. I know I'm held captive when I play it, but I don't know if it captivates me. The next one is I experience a sense of competence when playing Dead by Daylight. Do you experience a sense of competence when you play Dead by Daylight? I'm not sure that I've ever said, I feel very competent when I play Dead by Daylight. It makes me feel like the most competent I feel. Like I always usually feel competent all of the time because I feel everybody else is not very competent. Here we go. So that, okay. And the questions. I'm going to put, and the questions. Bam. I find it captivating to play. I experience a sense of competence. It integrates well with other hobbies and interests. The game has a personal significance to me. I am motivated to gain experience, blah, blah, blah. Personal significance. I am motivated to gain experience points or level up my characters. I feel obligated to maintain my status in the game, and the game is worth the time I spend on it. So do these factors like motivate you to play? So I'm actually giving this one to Nicky here. And this may be the last one because I am out of time. So we're going to do this. We're going to get the outro, and then we may be done with episode 63. And 64 will have to be part 2 of the satisfaction survey. And then 64 should be the deep dive on the twins. You see, we have so much content. We can't get it all in here. That's a lot. Here, redo exactly, but take it out. Hang on. I'm trying something here live, and we're going to see if it actually does it. Hang on, because I'm actually having to practice something here live, and I can't tell you what it is, or I could tell you what it is, but I'm not going to. We're running so short on time that I feel like I shouldn't have to go into it, if that's okay. Where's our song? Where's our song? It's over here. Where is it? Fuck. Hang on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? What? This is not it. Is it? Is it? We haven't finished yet. It's the same lyrics as the other one. I hate punk music. I absolutely hate punk music. Just FYI, if you ever need to know anything about me, it's I hate punk music.
Oh, great. Now they want to psychoanalyze me like I'm on some therapist's couch.
Oh, geez.
Fine. Let's dive into Nicky's fucked up psyche.
Okay.
I find it captivating to play. Agree! It's captivating like a fucking car crash.
Okay, there we go. Captivating. He agrees. That's what, 1, 2, 3. That's a 6 out of 7. Why did they do this? There's like 7 options here. Okay, anyway.
You can't look away even though you know it's gonna hurt.
Exactly.
I experience a sense of competence when playing. Slightly agree.
Slightly agree that he experiences a sense of competence.
You know when I feel competent? When I 4K a bully squad and they disconnect before I can say GG easy. Rest
agree.
of the time, I'm questioning every life choice that led me here.
Okay.
It integrates well with my other hobbies and interests.
Oh, what would he say there?
I disagree. My other hobbies include not having an aneurysm and maintaining healthy blood pressure.
Okay, yes.
This game actively sabotages both.
You're not wrong.
The game has personal significance to me.
What would he say? It has personal significance. I would assume that strongly agree.
Agree.
Jesus.
This game has given me trust issues, anger management problems, and a vitamin D deficiency from ever seeing sunlight. If that ain't significant, what is?
I don't know.
I am motivated to gain experience points or level up my characters.
I would say disagree. Is he motivated by that? Maybe agree. I don't know.
Slightly agree.
Oh,
I only care about prestige and twin to show these tours fucks my dedication. P100 twins equals fear and respect.
It certainly does.
I feel obligated to maintain my status in the game.
I would say strongly agree there. I would say probably strongly agree.
Agree.
Right? Oh.
Can't let these sweaty SWFs think Nicky's going to soft.
Yeah.
This one day, suddenly everyone thinks you're retired.
You're right.
It is worth the time I spend on it. Neutral. No. Ask me after or when.
Neutral. He says neutral market. Okay, it is neutral.
Freak, absolutely. Ask me after getting gen rushed 4 games in a row. I'd rather spend my time watching paint dry on Toxic's bald head. There's your psychological profile, BHVR.
Okay.
Now where's my fucking therapy compensation?
And there we go. Oh my God. We're at number 46 out of fucking 70. So we made it like halfway. We made it halfway through the survey. Now, what we have to do is get our fucking outro. I need an outro song about us getting an outro song, I think. But we could do our toxic news song because I don't have that yet.
Toxic news, oh yeah, preacher.
That was the toxic news and the survey, right? Okay, so now, Nicky, we need an outro song genre for this week, episode 63. We did this fucking stupid survey. Fucking news that's toxic.
Toxic news.
Oh yeah.
Toxic
fucking news.
It's the toxic
Dude, this is the best part of this fucking song.
toxic. Toxic news. Oh yeah. Preacher. It's the toxic.
What should we do? That's like I love that part. I love the whole thing. This whole thing is magic to me. The toxic fucking news. Toxic fucking news. All right. Here we go. Oh, no. No. I can't. No, I cannot do the genre he's asking for. The genre he's asking for won't. Oh, yeah. Here's that part at the end. In the moment. This isn't even the lyrics. This is gibberish. This is gibberish. They say a couple of real words. I don't know, but I love it. Whatever it is. Okay, let's get the outro genre. Dak loves the outro genres, and he always researches them. That's part of the fun, and they're always real.
Oh, you want a fucking outro genre after wasting my time with this corporate therapy session disguised as a survey?
Yes, I do.
You know what?
What?
We're going with Gregorian chant death metal.
Oh, fuck.
That's right. Medieval monks screaming about my suffering.
Oh, Jesus.
Think about it.
No.
Bunch of hooded figures chanting in Latin about getting gen rushed.
Oh my
while
God.
some sick ass double bass drums pound away like my blood pressure during the SWF match.
No.
It's perfect.
No, it's not.
Sacred and profane. Just like my relationship with this goddamn game.
Oh, fuck.
We'll have these monks growling about Victoria's glory in dead languages while guitars shred harder than my MMR after a loss streak.
Oh, Jesus.
Throw in some pipe organ for that entity realm atmosphere. But wait.
What?
Elevator music trap remix.
Oh, God.
Imagine the most soul-sucking.
Why does he always wants trap music? He always puts trap in. Somehow trap makes it into every fucking song that we've ever fucking done.
Mind-numbing waiting room music you ever heard, but with 808s and hi-hats.
Jesus.
That's what this survey felt like.
Oh, my.
Corporate smooth jazz with
He's not
aggressive
wrong.
bass drops. Perfect metaphor for Behavior's relationship with Killer
Jesus
Mains.
Christ.
Actually, fuck it.
No.
Let's do the Gregorian death metal.
No.
At least that's got some dignity to it.
No.
Plus, Victoria loves a good Latin chorus.
Why?
Now get to work on those lyrics before I change my mind and make you do polka dubstep or some shit.
You already made us do polka before, or dubstep, or one of the two, and dubstep to me sounds just like fucking trap music. So anyway, that's it for episode 63, Player Satisfaction Survey, part 1 of 12. And episode 64, oh God, I'm not even excited. But I do, hang on, before we go, I do need to thank some of the new listeners. We're not doing, and I know you're sad that we're not doing Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From, but I do want to thank some of the people at least who have recently downloaded the podcast, because you deserve a thank you, even if we're not doing it. We can get to you later, maybe, but we are not sadly going to get to you this week. So thank you to some of the newer ones. I'm going to see, I don't even know which ones are new and which ones are returning. So I apologize. Lahore. Good God, Lahore. Bells Hill, North Lanarkshire. We already did Ealing. We already did Imperial Beach. Martinsville, Virginia. Are you new? I don't know if you're new. Mainz in Rhineland. Sorry, that was delayed. Endicott, New York. Are you new? No, I think I've mentioned you. Vinton, Iowa. Where else? Federal Way, you've been here. El Cajon, California. Hull in Kingston upon Hull, you've been here. Baak Sharyak in the Hayel region. I don't even fucking know where that is. Thompson Station, I already talked about you. Chigwell in Essex. Zotermere, we've already talked about you. Garbson in Lower Saxony. Thank you. Bellport, New York. Have we already talked about you? And then I think that that's some of them. I'm not going to thank anybody else. Should I thank anybody else? I don't think so. Do any of you others deserve a thank you? I'm just going down this list. I don't think any of you do. You've already been here. I'm done thanking people. Negros Occidental, thank you for coming back, even though it makes me very uncomfortable to say that name. Worcester Park and Sutton, thank you. I'm trying to find some more. Chattanooga, Tennessee. What's that Chattanooga song? Isn't there a song Chattanooga? Destiny in Flintshire. Santo Andre, I already talked about you, but I'll give you another. And then we'll do Carmichael, I already talked about you. Hartford, Connecticut, thank you. Burnville, Pennsylvania. I don't know if I mentioned you, but I'm mentioning you right now. Barnett in Barnett. Dagenham decided to come back. That's awesome. Okay, so now we have, which genre did he even decide on? And by the way, on Twitch, thank you guys recently for the follow. Spooky Liz XOXO, Bino 49ers, Jane Hopper 9000, Angel Weave, Mondragon, Mr. Angel, and Y Sanaki. Thank you guys for the follow. Those are just some of the few. Anyway, we've got to go back. Which genre are we even doing? I can't even think. Gregorian Gregorian death metal. And I tell you what, I'm going to mix in some elevator music trap into our Gregorian death metal. I have no clue what this is going to sound like, but you're going to listen and you're going to love it. Episode 63. Get the fuck out of my face, Satan. See him out while we go to Gregorian death metal elevator music trap remix. It's going to fucking be awful, is what it's going to be.
Your trauma, then ignore every goddamn comma! Would you recommend Dead by Daylight? I'd recommend a lobotomy with better matchmaking. Victor skipped the questions and just bit the keyboard. Now he's locked in a 3-day HR mediation. Surveyum de orum, Nicky estiratus. Toxicus non complacitus. Victor est illiterata. Campidem softly. Fuck your feedback, fool. Campidem softly. Victor was a crapper. He wanted closure. Here's your Gregorian exposure. Post-game review. Filed in blood. By Nicky, Victor, and Toxic Teacher above. Camping softly to the death.